I get hatches right now.
Back, just fucking what? If you
What's up, guys? All right, so today we are going to be doing another operator guide, but this time we're doing an operator guide for Caveira. So we're going to be talking about how to play Caveira, is she still relevant in today's meta, and how to excel as Caveira. So let's get down to it, yeah? So first we're going to start the loadout. So you have the M12 SMG as well as the SPAS 12. The shotgun is really good, it's fully auto. So like if you get close range with the shotgun, you're going to shred. So this is not a bad option. I like running the M12 personally because I like having like the occasional long range option. I mean, it does 40 damage, so I mean you can body people down with this, especially with the extended barrel on it, because it's a very stable gun. It does not recoil even slightly. The fire rate is really bad though, so that's a massive flaw. Fire rate is horrible. So if you don't really want to play with this, I mean, this shotgun is more than great. It's amazing. So honestly, you can't go wrong with either one. I think that most people will lean towards the shotgun because you can make fast rotates, and if anyone runs up on you, I mean, we'll talk about the pistol in a second, but the shotgun is the best thing for like CQB, close quarters. All right, we're going to talk the pistol. The pistol is special for Caveira because it's like, I think a 2-shot to body down, but it has a damage fall off, so like you do less and less damage the further out they are. So if they are close, you can do a lot of damage. It does 65 damage and it has 12 bullets. So it is possibly the strongest pistol, and because it is on Caveira, we're going to talk about our ability in a bit. It is extremely strong. So, but it is still a pistol. It's not a gun. So you got to get close, and this is like a close quarters gun. So like, let's say you run the pistol and the shotgun. Those are two abilities that you have to be close. I mean, if you're good with positioning, that can be fine, but you just have to be aware of that. And then you have impacts and prox alarms. I think there's only one real option here when you're Caveira, and I think that's impacts or the fast rotations. I think prox alarm as a Caveira doesn't really make sense to me. You could run this if you have a general idea what you want it to do, but I think impacts most of the time probably gonna be okay. All right, so here's the recoil of the SMG. I mean, nothing. You can keep it stable all day long. So here's Caveira's pistol. This isn't what the audio sounds like while you're full sprinting. You know, definitely can tell, but here is Caveira's ability, the silent step. Is a lot quieter in full sprint, as well as almost entirely quiet when you're walking around like this. It's very hard to tell where Cav is at when she's walking around like that. Is this normal speed walk? This is a silent step walk. It is the same speed as just hitting up top and just walking around normally. So to hide the audio, get the initial jump on an enemy, but the problem with the silent step is that you have to have her pistol out. I like to charge in with a fast ADS speed and just try to go for a headshot and just go nuts. So they're not gonna really hear you coming if they have cams or drones. Obviously they can see you, you're not hidden from cameras. While you're using the silent step, Jackal will be able to find your feet only as you walk around. In the normal mode, when you use silent step, Jackal cannot find your feet any longer. This is going to be a massive reason why a lot of higher ranking players will pick Cav, is because sometimes when there's a bigger map, like let's say Bank, or I mean, we can say there's some ranked maps like Consulate, some people might choose Caveira because you can't find her feet. So, and if Jackal's still on the board and Jackal's not banned, which a lot of people still leave Jackal up. I mean, if you leave Jackal up and you have a Caveira, it gives the attackers a false sense of security, giving Caveira a lot of opportunities to excel. Let's talk your normal go-to as Caveira. So there's two options, in my eyes at least. So option one, you're reinforcing, you're helping reinforce on site. I mean, you have no setup, so reinforcing, making rotates on site when you need to, wherever you need to. So like reinforcing, making rotates, etc., etc. Round starts, and then I go off to roam. All right. Or at the start of a round, I make sure to tell my team, because I gotta make sure that this is getting done, because if you're not doing it, you just want to make sure everybody else is doing it. It's like, I'm gonna go hide off site, guys, make sure to reinforce. I'm gonna go instantly and try to run from drones so they don't find me, because if the drones don't find me, they're not gonna know there's a Caveira on the field. They don't know is you for the potential of getting interrogation. So if you do the first one and they see you, that's okay. You can still, even if they know that you're on the map, it's still okay, because it more forces the attackers to have to be wary. They have to be aware that there's a Caveira running around that could possibly interrogate someone running around by themselves. And at lower elo or higher elo, honestly, people are going to see a Caveira and they're going to hit the site more direct. So that right there is going to force the attackers to hit the site more direct and probably slow down their push just a little bit, just you being on the field. But if you can somehow sneak out and find somebody, I mean, just playing really smart, waiting for someone to come close, and then going to jump on them. Honestly, Caveira is just the ultimate rat. You are looking for an attacker kind of sneaking around on their own, because, I mean, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to find someone running around on their own. But you're going to need to be a good shot with this pistol, because most attackers are going to be able to outgun you. So you can either use the pistol or the shotgun. The shotgun works very well up close, which we'll demonstrate in a bit. But I like to use the pistol and the SMG because I can rely on my aim a little bit more. And the SMG gives me long range options like this versus having to shoot with my pistol at this range, because I'm not winning that firefight like that. But this, I might be able to. All right, so now we're gonna go through some gameplay I did in my TM server as Caveira. So Caveira, honestly, so much fun. You're gonna see me troll a little bit here. This is against plats and diamonds, though, so just be aware that this is against plats and diamonds. So like if you're a silver or gold player or just a newer player of the game, this does work up to higher elo. This is kind of stratting isn't going to work against all the high ranks, but if you drop it occasionally, you might be able to catch a lot of people off guard. So I am playing extremely aggressive Caveira. I am going to basically just do guerrilla tactics. Basically, whenever they see where I'm at, I'm going to run away. And I'm really fast, so they can never really pin me down, force the attackers to always be aware that I am somewhat in the area. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I'm just kind of trolling around, waiting for someone to walk up. Realizing they're going for more of a trophy site because there's one guy in the basement and he rotated away. Then we're going, starting to work the trophy side, rotate over. And then 0%. Listen to this audio. Just how fast Caveira is with how much audio it's making.
Not that I know. Yana trophy, that's all I know.
Running through full speed, and honestly, it is so hard to see Caveira when you're doing this. I mean, just you can't really hear her at all, so you have to be on a camera. And if you aren't full effort really watching that camera, you catch a lot of people dropping the ball.
Sens coming, Sens coming.
Making noise, making noise.
Get him, Sen.
Oh,
And the tried and true SMG. Take him out.
big window. Did he hop in? I think he hopped in.
So nothing there. I drop the hatch
Push this in bed. Push in bed.
to take out the twitch, and I drop. I think I don't kill this last guy. Oh no, I do.
Wait for SenVale.
Waiting for that. He's at the top. I wait for him to shoot,
He's really focused.
and we take him out. So one big thing that I do when I'm Caveira, or hell, even when I'm flanking in general, is I wait for attackers to start shooting to mask my audio just a little bit more, because I know that the attacker is focused on something else, so I can push in, catch someone off guard, and take them out. Caveira, you can get in there really fast and try not to miss your shot, because if you do, you're going to be in for a world of hurt. But you get in there quickly, give yourself an opportunity to actually take that shot, and you should be able to execute. All right, this round was a little bit of a mental mind game I played with them. I was really aggressive, just over and over at the tower. No one really pushed through, and I just kept running through, looking for people that might be nearby. I honestly, when I'm playing Caveira, I run at them really fast and just whip my pistol out whenever I see somebody. Because the chance that I'm going to catch someone off guard when I sprint at them full speed, I can whip my gun up faster than they normally can, so normally I'll be okay. So I'm just kind of sprinting through. I use my ability when I start wanting to actually get close to enemies. I see an eye close, so the eye knows I'm there now. So I move out. I fall back. And now I know Jackal is somewhere pillar. So he's starting to track me, which he could track me because I was walking around tower without my ability. So here's one thing I like to do as Caveira. Every time it's about to activate on me, I use my ability,
There's one green hall already.
and then I turn it off, and you can't track me when I do this. See me do it again.
I think they're in meeting by now.
Time was perfect. Listen to my audio. We take him out and we run. I didn't even use a weapon. I didn't even use my pistol there. All I did was just run up and just hit him in the back. The SMG again.
Planting on something. The other one off plant.
Last operator standing.
Oh
Dude.
my god, what are they looking?
The pistol is great. Like, honestly, most of the time you're not really going to need the shotgun. The shotgun is solid if you're like in a kind of a cluster kind of situation, but pistol most of the time, if you are using your ability correctly, you can get the jump on a lot of people. And it wouldn't be a complete Caveira operator guide without at least one interrogation. I'm looking for guy up top. I can't find him. I realize we're starting to struggle on site, so I run out really aggressively here to try to catch someone that was outside the tower that was drowning. We find him, and instead of just executing him, I'm going to get an interrogation to help my people on site. Because I'm kind of off in Narnia. I can kill him, run back, run down the staircase, or I can force the interrogation for someone to have to leave bunker to come kill me while getting the interrogation. Because I know I'll probably get this interrogation out before they get to me. And if I get the interrogation out before they come up to get to me, I will be able to fight them because I can see them as well. They will kill me,
Save the round. Save the round. Save the round.
but
Save the
it
round.
forces all the attackers to leave bunker.
They're all outside. Reposition. Reposition.
And now, honestly, we are in a very pivotal spot to just win this round. I tell them to fall back, and then honestly, we just hold angles. So they swing in, they start yinging.
Use your fucking gun, you piece.
And he starts trolling because of how I was playing. But we win the round. Let's go. Honestly, biggest thing about Caveira, she's just a lot of fun. All right, guys, that's it for Caveira today. Caveira's role in the current meta is honestly, she's almost obsolete, but she's still extremely useful in the rank trenches and the occasional comp pick. She's really good, like I said, when Jackal is on the board and the push really is reliant on a Jackal. Throwing out the occasional Caveira will throw the attackers off your scent and be able to maybe catch someone slipping up. And it'll open up a lot of opportunities. I mean, not even just get an interrogation. Because if you get an interrogation, the round is basically yours if your teammates are working together with you. But just being able to get the jump on people, going for retakes, that's Caveira's best ability, is retaking sections of the map that the attackers thought they already had. The ability to mask your audio almost completely and just be able to retake up. If the attackers are dropping the ball even slightly, you're gonna take out some attackers. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. Caveira was a little bit harder to talk about because it is not an everyday pick for most people, but I still think she's an interesting op. Honestly, she's probably one of the most fun ops to play, other than maybe Nook. But yeah, definitely suggest trying out Caveira if you haven't. I mean, great op. So, all right, guys, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and leave a like for more. Love you guys.